The 2025 Ram 1500 and RAMCharger have now been unveiled, and there is a lot to cover. I'm going to first talk about the regular Ram 1500, then we can talk about the RAMCharger in the next segment, because the engine choices on the regular Rams, it's going to disappoint many people because the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 is no more. The base engine is going to be the mild hybrid 3.6 liter V6 with 305 horsepower and 269 pounds-feet of torque. And replacing the V8 is going to be the Hurricane twin turbo 3 liter inline 6, and there's two versions of that, the standard and the high output. The standard Hurricane engine puts out 420 horsepower and 469 pounds-feet of torque. The high output version of the same engine has 540 horsepower and 521 pounds-feet of torque. On paper, those numbers are great, but let's be real. Just about everybody loved that 5.7 liter V8. It had one of the most soothing engine notes amongst all of the V8 trucks in its class. It just had the most premium sound. And if you got that engine as a e-torque mild hybrid, the V8 got like 17, 18 mpg in the city, which was really respectable, and like 22, 23 is what I got on the highway. I haven't tried these Hurricane engines, but I did test out a twin turbo V6 Tundra, and that genuinely got the exact same fuel economy as the Hemi V8 mild hybrid. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about these new Hurricane engines and them dropping the V8. Fortunately, these Hurricane engines do have great numbers, as I already said. And another thing to note, a high performance version is going to come out called the RHO. Perhaps that's going to use an even more powerful Hurricane engine, or it could use a V8, not sure. But moving on, the 2025 1500 should have a maximum payload capacity of 2,300 pounds and a maximum towing capacity of 11,580 pounds. That's going to be trim specific, of course. And before we get into the trims, let's briefly talk about the exterior, because that did get updated, as we can see. And it's okay, I'm sure we will get used to it, but as of right now, I definitely prefer the current generation Ram 1500 design. It's just so elegant. The regular versions, all the way up to the Laramie and the Limited and the TRXs, they all have a nice premium vibe to it. I feel like this new redesign has sort of lost that, but again, I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section regarding the looks of this truck. But yeah, back to the trim levels. There is a new tungsten top trim. This is something that got unveiled with the electric Ram 1500, and by the way, this looks nothing like the electric Ram. It's more of a mild facelift of the current generation Ram. But yeah, the tungsten is going to be the new ultra luxury truck, and as we all know, with the current gen, this is the most luxurious pickup truck on sale right now. The fit and finish, the quality of the leather, the various touch points, the overall solidity of the cabin, it is all top notch, and I have no doubt that this is going to continue that, and I'm sure the tungsten trim is going to take things to the next level. We're going to be getting two-tone leather seats, real metal and suede accents, a crystal-like gear shifter. We have 24-way power front seats that are heated, ventilated, and comes with massage. And the new top audio system is going to be a 23 speaker Clips. That's going to be coming with the tungsten trim level. Now, they went off the deep end with the infotainment. They got the optional 14.5 inch vertical touchscreen with Uconnect 5, and the higher up in trim level you go, you can select a passenger 10.25 inch screen. So as you can see, the trend moving forward, we're going to have screens plastered all over the place. And now the gauge cluster is also going to be completely digital, which a lot of people really like that. And it's a shame because there's a lot of car companies, Ram included, I really like their analog gauges. They do a beautiful job in the designing. Acura does a good job. Genesis, I mean, there's a lot of car companies that implemented the analog gauges with the center screen very well. Ram was one of them, but now we just have the full digital gauge cluster. And again, it's what most people want. So many people comment in my videos expressing their disgust for the analog gauges. Anyway, expect some quilting as well with the tungsten trim level on the leather seats. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's briefly talk about the RAMCharger. And first of all, that name, I'm not a big fan of it, RAMCharger. It's a name that they used once in the past, but now this name is going to represent the first plug-in hybrid full-size truck that Ram has created. So this is supposed to bridge the gap between the ICE Ram and the fully electric Ram. And Stellantis is saying that this is perfect for the EV skeptics. And let's talk about how this is going to work, because it's different from your traditional PHEV. We have here a massive 70.8 kilowatt battery pack with approximately 145 miles of pure EV driving range. And we also have front and rear electric motors, and you get a total combined output of 663 horsepower and 615 pounds-feet of torque. And this is all-wheel drive, and it can do 60 in about 4.4 seconds. And that's cute, that's fine. But we also have here a Pentastar 3.6 liter V6 that acts as a generator. That engine is there to make electricity, but it doesn't power the wheels directly. Again, it's a generator that's supposed to recharge that 70.8 kilowatt battery pack. And it is a plug-in hybrid that's also able to plug into the DC fast charger. So it's got a 400 volt electrical architecture, and it can charge at a rate of up to 145 kilowatts. And Ram is saying that 50 miles can be added in 10 minutes with that fast charger. They haven't unveiled the level 2 charging numbers, which is what a person is going to use to charge at home. But moving on, we have a 27-gallon fuel tank, and once you have this thing completely filled up, and once you have the vehicle completely charged, Ram is saying that this will have 690 miles of total range, which is a lot. And there's a lot of business owners out there looking forward to these electric, hybrid, and plug-in hybrid pickup trucks, and they want to see what these things can do and how these things are going to be set up so they can purchase these things for their business. You know, I'm sure they can get fleet discounting, and they're excited about all the fuel savings that they can get. So they're really eyeing these types of pickup trucks. And it is interesting. This is definitely a different take on the standard PHEVs. As we saw, it has a massive battery pack. And also, this is sort of a bridge between the ICE vehicles and the full EVs, but also plug-in hybrids have another advantage that many plug-in hybrid owners like to mention, and that is acting as a generator for the home. This RAMCharger has the ability of being a mobile charging station. It allows for a 7.2 kilowatt max output to power a home, for instance, during a blackout, and you can also charge another EV if you wanted to. So that certainly is a cool benefit of a plug-in hybrid vehicle. And we already mentioned how fast it is and the range and all that stuff, but regarding some of the capabilities, the RAMCharger can tow up to 14,000 pounds, and it's also got 2,625 pounds of payload capacity. These RAMChargers are going to be built on a body-on STLA frame, which is a specific body-on frame platform that they're using, made of steel. It's got some wider frame rails, and this was all done so it can house and protect the battery packs. In fact, even the 3.6 liter V6 had to be somewhat redesigned so it can fit with the electric motor in the front. But we have your independent rear suspension, and air suspension is going to be standard in all four corners. Of course, inside we have a high quality interior space with a massive touchscreen, the Uconnect 5 and the wireless, Apple CarPlays and Android Autos, etc. It's everything that you would expect. So leave your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about these new Ram trucks? Are you excited? Are you going to pre-order one? Because you are able to pre-order these trucks. They should be on sale towards the end of 2024, but Ram is accepting $100 reservations. So are you going to do it? Are you excited about this? If you are, let me know in the comments. And if you want a current generation Ram 1500, I have partnered up with AutoCompanion, a broker in the Washington, D.C. area. He's offering like 13.5% off MSRP on a new Ram 1500, the 2024 model years, and there's also plenty of incentives as well, which you can qualify for. In fact, today in this crazy market, if you want a cheap lease deal or a affordable vehicle in general, getting a highly incentivized pickup truck like the Ram 1500 or a full EV, these are your affordable vehicles that you can get today, which is crazy to say. But if you want to take advantage of those Ram deals, I will have AutoCompanion's information in the description box below. I have my affiliate link there. He charges a broker fee. If you sign up with my link, he'll take some money off of that broker fee, and he does ship nationwide, but it makes more sense if you can pick up the vehicle at Washington, D.C., or if you live somewhere close by, you're on the East Coast, then it might make sense to have the vehicle shipped. But the discounts are great. The incentives are also great with the 2024 Ram 1500. So hopefully you appreciate the fact that I'm trying to partner up with people that can save you money, the consumer, as I am on your side. I'm just trying to look after you because that's something that most other journalists don't bother to do, looking after their audience. So if you appreciate that, consider liking and subscribing. Thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.